Oh, yeah. Looks like I can't use the our intro anymore.
I know, that's super annoying, isn't it? They want you
Yeah,
to buy the upgrade thing.
the premium. Yeah. Oh well. If you want to see our intro, watch one of our old videos.
I use it for my promo still.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to the Morbid Hour. I believe this is episode 37 or almost a 40.
Wow.
Almost have as many episodes as my dead level discussion show with my late friend Spellbinder. We did 40 episodes before he passed. Yeah. We should be joined by a special guest, Death Metal Elitist, who wanted to join us. He's a huge fan of horror and metal, obviously. So be interesting to hear his thoughts as well. I sent him the link, so we're just waiting for him to respond.
Excellent.
I already talked to him earlier. He said he was still down. I guess he's in a different time zone. He's like an hour behind. So,
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, hopefully he'll be able to join us soon. We're going to talk about our top 10 favorite gory horror movies. That's horror movies that are really filled with blood and guts, really violent and messy.
Yeah.
I tried to pick the goriest ones that I could think of that are also the ones I like the most. So,
yeah, that's the thing, because it's got to be one you like, right? Not just something that's super gory just for the hell of it.
Right. We're counting our top 5 favorite Testament albums. Love me some Testament. I saw them in concert back in 2018, and they just tore it up. They were one of the best bands there. There was like 6 bands, and they were like one of the best ones for sure.
Nice.
Alex Skolnick's one of my favorite guitarists of all time. He can just really, really shred. He's freaking amazing.
I have not seen them yet.
Yeah. Oh, they're awesome live. And then you got Chuck Billy is one of my favorite thrash metal vocalists. And then I think they had Steve DiGiorgio and Gene Hoglan. So, that's not a super group. I don't know what it is. Both of them are just powerhouses on, they're both virtuosos on the bass and drums, respectively.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of groups, Gene Hoglan, like
oh yeah,
Fear Factory, Death, right, for a little while.
Yeah. Dark Angel, and then Steve DiGiorgio has been in a lot of bands too on bass.
Yeah, Death as well.
Yeah, they were both in Death at the same time, actually.
So, have you heard the new one yet that just came out? Literally, a couple days ago?
The New Testament?
Yeah. Parabellum.
I have not.
I have. And no spoilers, but maybe it's on the list because I could not recommend that album enough. It was like a mixture of everything, like thrash metal, death metal, black metal, just all combined into one, and it was perfect. To me, Testament is my favorite thrash band. Chuck Billy is my favorite vocalist, but I think they're one of those bands that they don't as they get older, they don't go backwards and kind of slow down. They get heavier and heavier and heavier.
Chuck Billy has a very diverse voice. He's his low growls are really border on death metal sometimes,
Yeah.
Really heavy stuff, He could have easily been a death metal vocalist. Yeah, they have some really heavy stuff for sure. And I hate people call them a poor man's Metallica because I don't see that. I mean, he kind of Chuck Billy sounds a little bit like James Hetfield, but I think he's way more versatile. He can do a lot more with his voice too, and he can hit the high notes too. And he's just awesome.
True. Oh no, I didn't hear that. Did you?
Ace Frehley died. I didn't hear that either. What? Really?
Yeah. He just died. Like it was just announced like 5 minutes ago.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Well, that sucks.
Damn.
Matt Divitt. Man, that sucks. He was an amazing guitarist.
Yeah.
A legend.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's easily my favorite lead guitarist that Kiss ever had.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Wow, he did. Man, that sucks. Darn, he was 74. I didn't even know that.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I think I did hear he was having some kind of health issues or something. Like there was some kind of fundraiser, maybe, or something like that. Oh, man, that's a bummer.
Yeah, it was announced like an hour ago that he was in. He was on life support for a brain bleed, and then now it just announced.
Oh wow, yeah, he's in a ventilator. Yeah, he had a bad fall. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
and that was back in September. Okay, so that's what I didn't know the whole story. Wow, gosh, that's awful. He was probably my favorite member of Kiss.
Yeah, most talented.
Yeah, for sure. Rest in peace. Yeah, he was a great guitarist, great songwriter.
I'm glad I did get to see him, when they first came back with the makeup and everything. What was it?
Yeah, you got to see him then?
I remember like late 90s.
Yeah.
Right.
It's too bad he wasn't part of the final tour or whatever. So-called final tour.
Right. All right, so I sent the link to Death Metal Elitist. I see that he read it on Facebook. I don't know.
You want to wait a little bit before we get started?
Well, I suppose so, just so we can, we don't want to get too ahead.
Yeah. Were you guys big Kiss fans?
I am.
Yeah.
I grew up loving Kiss.
Yeah, they're kind of one of the bands I listened to before I became a metalhead. Yeah, I like a lot of their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Creatures of the Night album, Destroyer, Animalize. I like a lot of their stuff. Some of it's like kind of poppy, but yeah, I still like it. I have quite a few of their songs on my Spotify, one of my Spotify playlists. So
yeah.
Oh, breaking news! Jen's Reviews from the Grave is back. She's got a new channel.
So she made a new channel?
Yeah.
So she wasn't able to recover her old one?
She got hacked.
Oh, that sucks. No. She had a lot of, man, that's awful.
I know. Imagine that. You just lose all
I would hate to lose my
content.
YouTube channel.
Yeah, so I've been thinking I better, back some stuff up. You never know, save some of those videos on the
that's a good idea.
Or something.
I would if I could. I have a lot of my newer ones saved to my phone, but a lot of my older ones I don't have saved anywhere. I tried to, but it just took up too much space. Back when I first started doing it.
Imagine that you've been doing it for how long? And then just all your videos are gone just like that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awful. So I've been doing it for about 10 years. He said he has to restart his PC. We're having technical issues. So I guess we'll just wait a few minutes so that we don't, get too. What is this?
Did you guys watch that Ed Gein show yet?
Oh, Monsters season 3. No, I've heard a lot about it. Yeah, it's weird because they're also showing movies that were inspired by Ed Gein, like Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like they redid the shower scene, but it was way different. From Psycho, it's I don't really understand. I don't really understand it, but I would like to check it out. Yeah, Ed Gein. Yeah, very, very interesting person right there.
Yeah, they even show Anthony Perkins, how him reading the novel and getting ready for the role and it affecting his life and his mentality and
interesting. I'll have to check it out. Yo. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I had to join my phone. My laptop was giving me problems, so I said, fuck it.
Yeah, I've had to do that quite a few times. My laptop's a piece of crap, so I had to switch to my phone quite a few times.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I always get kicked out at some point. Like, I just expect it at this point.
Right. All right, so you guys want to get started with our top 10 gore movies?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So let's just start off.
You're the leader. You're our fearless leader.
All right, I'll go ahead and start so we can just go clockwise. All right, so my number 10, I had to pick something by Herschel Gordon Lewis. And this isn't necessarily my favorite movie of his. I'd probably say Blood Feast or 2000 Maniacs or like Wizard of Gore or like one of those. But this is easily his goriest movie, and one of his final movies that he made is going to be Blood Feast 2. All you can eat. Like I said, it's not my favorite. This is definitely his goriest, and like I figured let's go with his goriest movie he ever did. Yeah, I mean, this was definitely really extreme. It was weird because I ordered the movie a long time ago, like on eBay or something, and they sent me the censored version. And I was like, why would you want to watch a censored version of a Herschel Gordon Lewis? It's pointless. Might as well just be like the whole movie's just censored out pretty much.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, so I finally got the real version. This one, yeah, it's very, very, very bloody. I mean, oh my gosh, it's very violent. Like, holy crap. Yeah, it's continues the story for the original Blood Feast from, what was it, 1963. Yes, the guy from that one is his grandson, I think, and like he's butchering people and eating them and selling this meat to try to resurrect some kind of Egyptian god and stuff. So it gets pretty crazy, but yeah, very, very, very over the top, very out there, very, very gory, very violent. If you're into that sort of thing, I highly recommend it. And like I said, it's not necessarily my favorite Herschel Gordon Lewis film, but I think it is definitely by far the goriest. Nice. Pretty good. The actor who plays the killer, I forget his name, but he does a good job, actually. He's pretty believable. I think he's the best part of it. He's kind of the star, too. I think he's the best character in the movie. Probably the best part of the movie, too.
Yeah.
It's very similar. It's almost like a remake.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, it's like a legacy sequel, almost like all those years later. It came out like I think 2002, so it was like almost 40 years after the original.
I actually saw that before I saw any of his other ones for some reason. I don't know. I just happened to watch it on. I think it was actually on Netflix at that time.
Oh wow! I remember seeing it in Suncoast all the time, like possibly on VHS, and then I was like, man, I gotta check this out.
Yeah.
I've got most of his movies now, but I think the original Blood Feast was the first one I saw.
All right, so I'm next.
Yep.
We're going that way or the other way? I'm going with number 10 is going to be Pieces.
Nice.
Definitely. It's exactly what you think it is. Awesome movie. It's definitely a gore fest. It's kind of Giallo-esque too, almost. Like a mix of a Giallo and a brutal slasher,
Yeah.
Awesome kills.
Isn't it like Spanish and Italian?
Yeah.
Spanish Italian co-production or something?
Spanish film, I think, primarily though.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly Spanish.
And he isn't even the guy that the killer doesn't even care. Just out broad daylight in the park, chainsaw and a couple.
Doesn't hold back.
I love the randomness of it sometimes, like with the girl when she's roller skating down the street and just while the two guys are carrying the plate glass window. Like, this is so random. It has nothing to do with the story
brutal.
or anything.
It's so good.
That's great.
Am I next? Am I next?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can do that.
I'll go with Saw 3.
Nice.
Yeah, I tried to show most of these on Blu-ray. Keep it uniform, I guess. But for a mainstream film, I think this one, went quite far. You compare some of the later Saw films, pigs getting chopped up in vats, fucking limbs getting chains getting yanked out of limbs, fucking. What else was in this one? You had the limbs getting twisted in this one. You had for an R-rated film, I think they fucking pushed it as far as they could. This is uncut edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 4K version. This is not uncut, by the way. Just fucking Saw 3, good shit.
One where he dies. Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the game isn't really over.
Not even close.
Yeah, I saw that one at the theater actually. It's pretty brutal for sure. Probably one of the more brutal entries in the series. That was the first one I saw in the theater too. I missed the first two, and then I started with Saw 3 and saw most of them in the theater. Started with that one. Pretty cool experience seeing it on the big screen. Yeah, definitely one of the more brutal entries for sure. Yeah, I really like Tobin Bell as Jigsaw. He's my favorite part. I wish they hadn't killed him off so early. I know they show him throughout all the rest of the movies and
he's kind of flashbacks throughout 4 through 7. Oh, and Jigsaw, but that one I forget about sometimes. But
Yeah, that the torture rack scene in part 3 was gnarly. Just the twisting and breaking.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh.
But obviously they kind of regret killing Jigsaw because they keep bringing him back in prequels and flashbacks.
Oh yeah. To be fair, most of those, I would argue a good chunk of, say, like the 5th film is flashbacks.
Yeah, for sure.
I have the fucking one of the posters is in the background behind me. You can't see it, but I do.
Yeah.
A lot of people love the last one, which is
that was good.
Surprised they
that one for a 10th installment.
I haven't seen any of them since the 7th one. I haven't seen there's 10 of them now. I haven't seen 9 or 10 yet.
Jigsaw's okay. That's the 8th one. Then there's a Spiral, which is okay. And then the newest one, which is actually pretty good. I know there's a whole debacle with the series right now, but
I'll have to check them out. I have to watch all the others. I'll have a marathon. Check out the ones I haven't seen too.
Yeah,
me too.
That girl, the lady is getting frozen. Like they keep spraying her, and she freezes. That'd be brutal. Not really gory, but that'd be a brutal way to do it.
Yeah.
Which one's the one where the guy has to stick his hand over the saw blade?
That's the 5th one.
So nasty.
Part 5.
Oh, okay.
Part 5, you also have the guy getting crushed to death. So there's that.
Yeah. A lot of pretty creative, very innovative death scenes. That's what it's all about. The traps and how how brutal and extravagant they can make them.
True. Well, first one up for me is going to go to this classic, and that is going to be Day of the Dead.
Nice.
When it comes to Romero's film, this one was definitely like the showcase of the gore and the gnarliness. I mean, the zombie turning over and his guts falling out, or Rhodes getting torn apart, choke on him. It's just awesome. And, it's also a great film. I love this film. It's packed with blood, guts, gore, it's just awesome. So yeah, Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a shame it kind of gets overshadowed by
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
first
By the other
movie.
two. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's
It's
still
almost just as
awesome.
good, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the characters are great too. A really interesting character, like the crazy captain guy,
Yeah.
Bub, and the Dr.
Yeah, Captain Rose
Frankenstein
is great.
guy.
Yeah. Bub the zombie. Gory Tiger's in the chat. How's it going, Gory Tiger?
What's up?
And the best looking zombies too, like the best
Yeah.
gore effects I think out of the series.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think it has the best best looking zombies and best makeup effects of the entire of the trilogy for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, they look great. How's it going, Gory Tiger?
Probably the whole
Oh,
series, if you include the later
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah,
Where
there's
it's more
three. Yeah.
get into CGI gore and stuff.
Bad CGI gore at that.
Yeah, at times, yeah.
Yeah.
My wife is here. Hey, honey.
Hey,
Hello.
Yeah, Purple Peach. Yeah, that's my wife, Purple Peach. Hey, babe. Glad you can make it. All right, so my number 9 is going to be Pieces.
nice.
Yeah. I don't have the slipcover with me. It's on display on top of my shelf. But yeah, I love the tagline. You don't have to go to Texas for a chainsaw massacre, and it's exactly what you think it is. Yeah, this movie's really brutal. Like the girl getting repeatedly hit with the axe, and then the chick in the bathroom gets cut in half. They keep showing her bloody, gory, mangled remains. Yeah, it's a very, very brutal movie. Like Sean said, yeah, the killer is not subtle at all. Like dude, broad daylight. Yeah, he doesn't hold back. He doesn't have a filter. But yeah, like I said, I think it's mostly Spanish, but I think it was also like an Italian co-production or something. I don't know. I don't think I've seen any other movies by this director, at least not that I can think of, but not that I know of. But yeah, kind of interesting story too. Interesting backstory with the killer and stuff, like the flashbacks and like his motive, which I guess I won't give it away just in case you haven't seen it. But yeah, very, very brutal movie. It's probably one of the goriest ones on this list, and it's very what's the word? Like it's very serious, very realistic, very kind of disturbing gore. It's not like done in a comedic or cartoonish way like some of these others. Like it's done in a very unsettling, very very brutal, shocking way. Yeah, very over the top, very, very, very brutal. Yeah, very gory movie. It's really good too. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
It's great.
Agreed.
So my next one at number 9 is going to be one I just recently watched for the first time, and I absolutely fell in love with it right away. Burial Grounds.
Oh, nice. That's a great
super,
one.
super gory, but awesome. One of my new favorite zombie movies, I think.
Hell yeah.
That's great. You're underrated, I would say.
Yeah.
I need to get that myself. I've been meaning to. It's been on my list for like forever.
It definitely has like a Lucio Fulci feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
There's one scene that feels like straight up out of Zombie, like where the girl gets pushed towards the glass.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
One of my favorite scenes on the zombies, like this girl's stuck like above the balcony. Because the zombies like throw stuff at people. They throw they pin this girl to the balcony, and they bring up this big sickle and like slowly cut her head off, and then they like feast on her head.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, it's very brutal. Yeah, I really need to pick that up. I've been meaning to for quite some time now.
It's pretty cheesy. It's cheesy at times too, but you know,
Mhm.
in a fun kind of way.
Yeah, it is. Some of the acting's a little questionable.
Oh yeah,
Makes the believability. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
can't
Pretty
be
creepy at
shit.
some points too, actually. That's some good suspense. That chase.
Lots of gratuitous nudity and
Yeah. All right, destruction. You're
Oh yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure we're keeping the same order going.
Yeah.
Okay, Hostel Part 2.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's fucking. I know this one came out. I mean, look, you got the original band poster art on the disc there. You look all that if you want, but this one,
Nice.
I mean, castration sequence, man. Which how often you see that in a mainstream film? I
Yeah.
watched this in 7th fucking grade, but I probably should have been. But yeah, I mean, you also got other good bits of in here. The fucking chick getting a power saw to the face. Fucking the bill and the chicks hung upside down, which was on a lot of the promo
Bloodbath.
posters for this. Yeah, that. But this one genuinely, I think, is a better film than the original one.
I agree. I think it,
I think
I did
one
like it.
probably one of Eli
Definitely
Roth's
brutal.
better films. I know he has. Yeah, recently I thought Thanksgiving was fun. I thought what was it? His segment of Grindhouse, obviously. Coming a film is good too. But yeah, Hostel too. Can't go wrong with this one.
Nice. Damn good pick.
Yeah, I saw Hostel Part 2 at the theater as well. I saw the first Hostel, and yeah, it was almost like a porn movie there for a while. It took a long time to get to the
Yeah,
horror
the first
stuff.
Hostel has a lot of.
Yeah, I love the last the last 15. Yeah, for sure. I love the last 15, 20 minutes of Hostel where Paxton, played by I think Jay Hernandez is the actor's
yeah.
name, the survivor.
Yeah.
He escapes and
He does come back in
some
this.
of the he kills some of the. Yeah, he returns at the beginning of that. Yeah, he gets revenge on that one, the Dutch businessman at the end. He killed him in the bathroom. I love that part. That is awesome. Yeah, Hustle 2 is great too. I saw it at the theater. Yeah, it probably ups the shock factor. It's probably even gorier and even more brutal. Yeah, Heather Matarazzo, her scene, yeah, she's hung upside down and gets her throat slit. It's like the lady who's doing it was like a homage to Elizabeth Bathory, I guess. She was,
Yeah,
like, bathing
I think
in the
that's
blood.
what it actually was.
Mhm.
Yeah,
They said that on the making of whatever the fuck.
right. All these nasty, sick people paying to go, do these brutal things to people. But yeah, it's a pretty cool ending in that one too.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely. I like Eli Roth's style. I like that he puts like a little bit of humor in his movies too, and like he puts like kind of weird, quirky characters sometimes too. Like it's very distinct style. I like it. I know a lot of people give him crap, but I kind of like his. I like the feel of his movies. I love Cabin Fever.
Yeah, I love Cabin.
Yeah, that one's good.
Thanksgiving was good too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to part 2 coming up Thanksgiving too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Next up for me is gonna be the OG, The Evil Dead.
Nice.
This movie is the definition of dirty and gross and just absolutely insane. Like the other films, yeah, they're more gory, like 2 and whatever, but this one was done in a more serious way, and it just feels nasty. Like the decaying when they're all melting and shit, and but yeah, I love it. This is one of those films where you feel like you need a shower afterwards. You're just like, ugh. But I love that feeling. And yeah, the Deadites rule.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Such a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Great
I actually
choice.
did see another movie from the director of Pieces, Slugs, the movie with the killer slugs that came out in the late
Oh,
80s.
yeah.
The same director as Pieces, yeah. I did see that one. But yeah, Evil Dead's great. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so my next one, my number 8 is going to be Intruder.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Speaking of Evil Dead, yeah, this actually has a brief appearance by Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi, I think.
Yeah,
But
Sam
it's
Raimi.
directed by
Also,
Scott Spiegel, who recently
yeah.
passed
And
away.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Believe it or not, he did Hostel 3.
Oh,
Believe it or not. For all
Oh,
5
yeah.
people who remember Hostel 3.
Yeah, the Las Vegas.
Yep.
Yeah, I watched it on TV. Yeah, it took like Las Vegas and stuff. Yeah, that was a weird one. But yeah, Scott Spiegel, yeah, he passed away recently. I guess he produced the Evil Dead movies too. I think him and Sam Raimi were friends or something. Yeah, he directed this, and yeah, it's pretty gory. Maybe it's not that gory by today's standards, like compared to today's movies, but back then it had to be pretty brutal. Yeah, this is what 89, I believe, or 88. Yeah, basically it's a grocery store that's closed down, and the employees and some other people are being stalked by a killer, and it's kind of obvious who the killer is. I won't give it away in case you haven't seen it, but yeah, a lot of the kills are pretty brutal. There's some pretty good gore in it, though. Like I said, probably nothing compared to the modern era, but still pretty brutal. I mean, yeah, there's that cover.
Definitely.
This is the director's cut too, the unrated version. This has even more of the gore intact. That's why I recommend this movie. I haven't seen it. I think it's actually really good.
oh yeah.
I only first saw it a couple of years ago on Tubi.
I loved
Nice.
it. That meat slicer kill to the face was like, oh. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, very sick stuff.
So my next one is going to be H.G. Lewis classic. So yeah, you're right. You got to get something in there from Herschel Gordon Lewis, and yeah, it's gonna be Blood Feast for me. It is my favorite.
He's the
of his
godfather
work,
of horror.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I love it. It's just it's super campy, super goofy, and super gory. It's just got that.
It had to be pretty shocking for 1963.
Yeah.
I believe that was one of the first films in color too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it definitely was nothing like it at the time. That's for sure. You got to give him a lot of credit for starting a whole, subgenre there.
It was 3 years after Psycho. I mean, it's 3 years after Psycho. Psycho is great, but it's really pretty tame compared to Blood Feast.
Yeah.
Only a 3-year gap.
Yeah,
between
Herschel
those
Gordon
two.
Lewis is the godfather of gore. So.
Yep.
Yeah. It's 3 years later.
Uh,
I've included the original Blood Feast because I do like it better, but I just with Blood Feast Dukes is far gorier, and I had to have something from the Godfather of Gore. And I figured, I do think I like Blood Feast better.
Probably better.
Color Me Blood Red, and Taste of Blood, and Gorgle Girls.
I love the Gore Girls.
He did a few action films too that were pretty good. Yeah. Gruesome Twosome. He did a few action films. Color Me Blood Red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Okay, I'll go with 2013's The Evil Dead.
Yeah.
It is super bloody.
For a mainstream, I think this film probably pushed the limits you could do with an R-rated film.
Yes.
I mean, I know there's scenes in the trailer that weren't in the final film. I know they're in like the uncut edition of this, but I do have somewhere. But yeah, this one, man, straight up, the bit where the chick's fucking her face up, the ending there, for an R-rated film. Now, go down further here. I mean, towards the end, I'll see some underground what the fuck shit, but this shit. I would say one of them, the fact that this got away with an R rating at points baffles me.
Yeah, it definitely pushes the limits.
Yeah. It's a theatrical film.
Yeah.
I love that film.
Yeah, I saw that in the theater too, and yeah, it's definitely very brutal. Definitely very shocking. Definitely lives up to the original when it comes to the gore factor.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the better remakes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yep. I still stand that there's never been a bad Evil Dead movie, show, nothing. It's all fantastic.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But next up for me is going to be The Gates of Hell, also known as City of the Living Dead.
Nice.
Yeah, Fulci
Nice.
knew how to do some gore.
Sure did.
And only thing you got to show someone from this movie is the gut vomit. That gnarly.
Yeah.
Just eyes bleeding.
It's insane.
The whole drill bit to the side of the head. It's just so good. I love Fulci, and this film is just sick and awesome. And not to mention when the zombies kill people, it's like squeezes blood and cottage cheese out of their head. Yeah. City of the Living Dead, badass movie.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And that's going to be my next choice as well. City of the Living Dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my VHS copy is called Gates of Hell, but yeah, I don't have that new Blu-ray yet. Yeah, when it comes to Lucio Fulci, I wanted to pick either this or Zombie. I was like, which one? I said I would still Living Death. I think this one's a little more disgusting. I mean, of course, in Zombie, we've got the splinter wood through the eye, which is really brutal. But yeah, like you said, the vomiting gut scene is just one of the grossest things ever put on cinema. Because the blood-soaked Italian horror, I think this is one of the best. This is probably my third favorite Lucio Fulci movie after The Beyond and Zombie.
Yeah. So good.
But a really good one. And yeah, very, very, very gross. Very, very gory. It's a different kind of zombie film, too. It's very different from a lot of the others.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's really good stuff.
Hell yeah.
I love the storm of maggots.
Yeah. That rotting corpse really, really brutal stuff.
There's a couple of like legit scary scenes too, like when the dude's when the girl's stuck in the coffin and he's like smashing the axe and she's like still alive, like, dude, you're gonna like kill her.
Yeah, pretty pretty unsettling for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely pushed the envelope for back then.
Oh, for sure.
I think this is part of the Gates of Hell trilogy with The Beyond and House by the Cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
I think The Beyond's probably my favorite Lucio Fulci movie, but I think City of the Living Dead might be probably more disgusting, so that's why I went with that one. Those are the gore movies.
It's awesome. They're all awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think it's probably the most gruesome out of the three, quite possibly. So it's close.
Well, I'm actually going to hit you with a recent one. Probably my only recent movie on this list. Terrifier 3. It's absolutely brutal, and you can't deny it. like Jesus Christ.
Those movies are very gory.
Fun.
Yeah. And
very horrific.
I just like, how can you not love Art the Clown? You know,
Yeah.
so brilliantly played by David Howard Thornton. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just amazing what he can do without speaking. You know.
Yeah, I'm friends with David Howard Thornton on Facebook.
Yeah,
Seems
me
like
too.
a cool guy. I think he'd make a pretty good Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
looks
saw that
like
when
a
he
Joker.
did like the video of that.
Yeah, the cosplay and stuff.
Yeah. I love Terrifier, and it's so funny because the people that hate it have to make it their whole personality and let you know they hate it, and they're just like, it's just gore for gore's sake. And I'm like, okay, not every movie
Okay.
has to be highbrow horror.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But it's not just that; it's the brilliance of that character, and there is some story to it. It's not just
Yeah.
Yeah, and Art the Clown's like the modern slasher icon.
yeah, definitely.
Not too many modern slasher villains, but he's kind of what I think of when I think of the modern day.
You know how many people when I
Today's-
went to the horror convention were dressed like him, like even little kids, like a dress.
Oh, I bet.
Okay. I'll go with Day of the Dead. This is a older release of it, but that was our set. It was talked about earlier, but I mean, this shit. I mean, definitely Roger Ebert gave us a good review somehow, but let that sink in. But I'll say this film, zombies in this look quite realistic. People getting torn apart. I mean, what's not to like? I mean,
Yeah.
what is not to like about this one?
Nothing.
It's amazing. And like you said, yeah, it does suck that it does get overshadowed most of the time, but it's so good.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I forget the actor's name who played Captain Rhodes, but he
Joe
does an
Polano.
amazing job. Yeah, he does an amazing job at making you hate that son of a bitch.
I
Yeah.
know, right? It sure does.
Yeah, he plays a
just
jerk
told
really
you.
well.
I just told you I was gonna shoot you if you didn't sit down.
My next one is a film that when it came out, I fucking loved, and I'm so happy that we finally getting a sequel coming out. But that is Deathgasm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, like metal, horror, gore, blood, perfection. And this movie obviously has some inspiration from like Evil Dead and stuff. And it's just absolutely fun. The levels of gore, like the weed whacker to the pecker. What? That is some nasty shit. One of my favorite scenes is the main character Brody. He has an asshole preppy cousin who just bullies him all the time. But after they kill a few demons, the cousin walks in and gets immediately decapitated. And his friend's like, pretty sure he wasn't possessed. He's like, what? No, he came in saying something about Satan. And I'm like, it's just perfect. And yeah, we're finally getting a sequel coming soon, so can't wait for that.
Oh. Really?
Yep.
Nice. I'll have to check that one out. I've never seen it.
Oh, definitely.
Hello, Jose. Welcome.
Welcome.
Jose Gomez in the chat. Hello. Yeah, I'll have to check Deathgasm out. I've never seen it.
Oh, it's good.
I think it's on Tubi, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Tubi's got a lot of good horror.
Absolutely.
You can always find good stuff on there. All right, so my next choice is going to be another Lucio Fulci flick. It's going to be the New York Ripper.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this one
yeah.
probably isn't. It's probably not like as bloody as City of the Living Dead, but I think it's a little more brutal, shocking, and disturbing. It sounds kind of more realistic, more like dark, gritty death scenes. It's a very, very sleazy, giallo, and yeah, it's very, very, very filthy, very disgusting movie. Very disturbing and unsettling too. Where City of the Living Dead is a little more surreal and like a little more, nightmarish. This one feels a lot more like real, and one of the most brutal movies I've ever seen. I know it was really kind of controversial when it came out, and for good reason. I'm pretty sure this is the uncut version, so that's definitely the one to see.
Yeah, it is. I have the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very violent, just very, very, very filthy, nasty, mean-spirited, very cruel tone in this movie. Yeah, I just freaking love it. Yeah,
It's
awesome.
deliciously
Yeah, it's
evil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
And
yeah, it's just great.
That damn Donald Duck killer.
I know, yeah, the voice. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's like kind of funny, but like kind of disturbing at the same time.
Yeah.
That razor blade scene. Woo.
The wine bottle scene too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the torture. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, very sick stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The
ultimate date movie.
I got some other fantastic date flicks coming up towards the end.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Speaking of grimy and nasty, this is probably the ultimate grimy and nasty slasher flick maniac.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome movie. Just totally awesome. Not only is it a great slasher, but it's like a great performance by Joe Spinell. You get inside his head. It's like a weird kind of psychological study,
Yeah.
And it's got some damn brutal gore. That's for sure.
Yeah. All about that exploding head.
Yeah.
Obviously,
the shotgun blast, the exploding head, and Tom Savini.
Yeah. That's nasty. And at the end too, when the end is freaking awesome. When when the mannequins come to life and the
Oh yeah.
It reminded me I was watching a movie. Up to that point, it was like so realistic.
Yeah.
Of course, the great Carolyn Monroe.
That's right. Yeah. Don't know how the hell she wanted to go out with him, but
yeah, he's like an evil Ron Jeremy.
She's like freaking gorgeous, Jesus.
Gory, go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning.
The beginning, yeah.
Nice.
A film that I think surpassed the fucking remake, but this fucking movie.
Yes.
Probably the most chainsaw action of any of this fucking series. I would say. I mean, probably one of the coolest looking leather faces too. So.
Yeah.
And this is the awesome fucking Arrow video version now, which
Nice.
is fucking fantastic. So the poster there, the booklet, all that. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a little gorier than the 2003.
I would say a lot, especially the uncut edition.
Oh yeah, I think it kind of felt a little more like the original than the 2003 one did, which I like because I actually had the dinner scene and stuff. Yeah, I think it was a little more brutal for sure. And I saw both of them in the theater. Andrew Barniarski was awesome. He was a great Leatherface. I met him at a horror convention a few years ago. He was really cool. And of course, Arlie Ermy plays a great villain too in those movies. He stole every scene he was in. Yeah, I think I also like the beginning a little bit better than the 2003 one.
Yep.
Me too.
Quite possibly. They're very
underrated.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. I'd love to get the 4K, but I still got the old DVD with the slip cover and all that.
That's
but
what I have.
I love this movie. I even before Leatherface puts the skin face on, I like the kind of mankind
Yep.
mask he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
But yeah.
Unknown caller.
I like when they show him at
Trash
the...
picture shows in the chat.
Welcome.
What's up, Marty?
Hey, Marty.
Yeah, I was just saying, I like when they show him at the slaughterhouse and stuff, and then when he gets fired, and then he just like, boom, with the sledgehammer.
I just wish that, like, being a prequel, I wish that, like, they might have showed, like, more of his childhood and stuff, like showing him trying to fit in school and stuff when he had the deformity, the skin disease. I think that would have been a little interesting.
I know there was
jumped ahead.
I feel like they didn't do that because I think if you gave him too much backstory, you would have a problem.
But yeah, true. I mean, it could have turned out like Rob Zombie's Halloween, too much backstory.
Yeah.
But, you know, it'd be kind of cool to have like a scene or two just kind of showing him growing up. And, you know, and then like get into, because it kind of jumped forward too quickly. And then a lot of it kind of felt like I was rehashing it a little bit. But I still like it. I still think I probably like it in the 2003 one.
I feel like if they didn't cut his arm off in the remake, this probably would have been a sequel. Because
probably.
But I agree. I like it better than the remake. It's
I would say fucking the last film in the series. That's truly, I think. And the ones that came after were kind of, but
yeah. They actually did a comic book series that followed up. He actually replaced his severed arm with like a hook, like some kind of apparatus, like a hook at the end, which was cool.
Oh, really?
And there's an origin comic too that did show him his childhood a little bit, which I thought was cool.
Yeah. And
there's another character that's very similar to Sheriff Hoyt, since I mean he died. There's another character that came. He's like almost the same thing. I think he was like a cousin or something, or an uncle.
Yeah. But next up for me, it's going to be Evil Dead 2013. To me, Evil Dead is tied with Halloween as my favorite franchise. But to me, this is still the darkest, most actually brutal and violent film in the franchise. Like, in terms of that realism, it is gnarly. Everything from like the freaking box cutter tongue split.
Yep.
The arm cut off with the meat slicer. Just, it's gnarly, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to believe that when this came out, I was one of those people that are like, a remake? Nope. And then I actually go see it in theaters, and I'm like, 10 out of 10.
The fact they got the MPAA fucking gave that a pass, too.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Evil Dead 2013, the nail gun, the needle in the eye. Awesome stuff. Also, I should probably mention a lot of my picks are not in any really order. So, yeah.
I tried to have some sense of an order.
Yeah.
So.
Great picks, guys.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, really good. Laptop's having issues. Yeah, most of mine aren't really any strict order either. Some of them I kind of like all the same. Anyway, my next choice is going to be perhaps the goriest movie ever made. It's done in kind of a more kind of a campy, comedic, cartoonish way most of the time. It's going to be Dead Alive, aka Brain Dead.
Yeah,
guys know it's Brain Dead of the U.S., but I'm actually in the minority. I think Dead Alive's a better title because I mean, Brain Dead just means your brain is dead. But Dead Alive, that actually sounds like a zombie movie. But yeah, very, very, very gory. I mean, oh my gosh, it really hits the fan on this, and it's oh man, just so much blood and guts, and it's not a very outrageous, very over the top way. There's some really funny scenes too. They balance the humor and the horror. I think Peter Jackson, who directed this, was probably inspired by like directors like Sam Raimi. It has kind of that kind of feel. Faces ripped off and intestines ripped out, and rib cages ripped out, and just the people torn apart, and faces getting ripped open. spinal cords get ripped out. It's very, very, very gruesome, very, very brutal. But like I said, done in kind of a humorous way most of the time. Yeah, really, really, really funny scenes like the kung fu priest saying, "I kick ass for the Lord," and then fighting the zombies in the cemetery. It's all kinds of really funny moments like that. Yeah, it's really, really gory. And funny too. Some pretty good really good special effects too. All the mutilations and dismemberments and just zombies being killed by household appliances and a really bizarre, really over the top, outrageous ending. It's just like, oh my gosh, like I really went far with that. Yeah, it's just great. I love this movie. I could watch it anytime. I never get tired of it. So much fun.
True that.
Love it.
Plus the awesome lawnmower scene.
Yeah.
Party's over.
Party's over. Yeah. It's funny because a lot of people don't know that the guy directed the Lord of the Rings movies. Used to, did stuff like this before he did horror movies. Like Bad Taste and Dead Alive and The Frighteners and stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Who would have thought? My next one is an absolute classic, and everybody knows it, but it is quite gory and awesome gore at that. Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty damn gory, and it's just an awesome movie all around.
Yep.
Great story, incredibly original. Clive Barker's a master of horror.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a masterpiece.
Yeah. Probably my
I had that on
favorite.
my list originally.
Yeah.
That was
Probably
originally on
my
my list.
favorite gory scene is when Frank comes back to life. Under the ceiling there. It starts with the heart beating, and then that whole
You see him
scene.
come out the ground there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regenerates. Like he
That's
guys got
sick,
the hooks in him from the Cenobites. Jesus wept.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had Hellraiser on this on my list originally, but I don't know. I took it off because I don't know. I was thinking maybe these others are gorier. I like Hellraiser a lot better than some of these other choices for sure. But I don't know. I thought these were choices were gorier. So I don't know.
Yep.
Hellraiser, it's a master. It's a great movie.
I saw it on the big screen last year, I believe.
Oh, nice. That'd been awesome.
Nice.
I would love to see it in the theater.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a classic. Like I said, it's better than a lot of these movies that I picked, but it shows them because I thought they were gorier. The Hellraiser was originally on my list.
Yeah, next thing I guess would be go with The Beyond, which
Nice.
I'd ask Grindhouse Video Edition with the the soundtrack in there, all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I have that same one.
No, what can I say about this film, man? It's brilliant, start to finish. A little bit confusing at points, but I should say abstract. But man, the spider bit when it fucks up the guy's face.
Yeah.
I mean, the beginning bit with the dude's eye or whatever getting fucked up because it's a Fulci film. Someone's eye has to get fucked up.
Yeah.
Also, I love we do a few samples of this made onto the Holocausto di la Morte LP. So,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I mean-
Prophagia, yeah.
Yeah. but yeah, I actually got into Fulci from that album. So,
Nice.
Nice. Is that the one
Yeah.
that has Coffin Joe on the cover?
That's Divine or a Torture.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Holocausto is the one with it has the chick from City of the Living Dead on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also has some other Fulci references on there. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this one in any way.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my favorite Lucio Fulci movie. It's probably my second favorite Italian horror movie ever, next to Suspiria.
Yeah.
It's great. Absolutely great.
Yeah. Not to mention there's a whole death metal band called Fulci that's just
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
Oh yeah.
I think they're on tour right now too. So
Oh, I want to check them out.
So
Yeah, that's a great pick, though. I love it.
Yeah.
Next up for me, Sean mentioned it already, but Hellraiser.
Yeah.
This movie is so fucking metal, even though it's not metal.
It is.
Yeah, Pinhead is amazing. Doug Bradley's perfect. The whole ripping apart by chains, Jesus wept. That I just know for a fact that's got to be the intro to a metal song somewhere. Jesus
it's
wept.
probably some obscure
should-
band who has.
Yeah.
Sure, but it should be.
I think there is a death metal band that has a song called Jesus Wept. Is it Suffocation or something?
It might be.
I believe.
But yeah, this movie is just gooey and nasty and brutal. And yeah, as you were saying, when Frank comes back to life up under and just, oh, it's so good. The practical effects are amazing in this movie.
Definitely.
And yeah, will tear your soul apart.
Now I wish I'd included Hellraiser on my list. You know, it might actually be gorier than Intruder, perhaps. So let's say Hellraiser is on my list as well because it's a masterpiece and it's better than a lot of the ones I've written with. Yeah, just
We have
replace
such
one of mine
sights
with
to
Hellraiser.
show you.
you. You opened it, we came. Yeah, Suffocation has a song called Jesus Wept. It's on their debut, Effigy of the Forgotten.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, I would say Hellraiser's on my list too, because I should have included it. I had it on there originally, but for whatever reason.
Back.
Yeah, it's back on there now. Daniel Krilov's in the chat. How's it going, Daniel?
What's up?
What's up, brah?
Getting down
So
to
my next one's going to be Day of the Dead.
yeah.
And like you said, it does get overshadowed by Dawn of the Dead and even Night of the Living Dead. And I think I probably do like those better, but I think this one has far better gore, far better zombie makeup, and just better special effects. And I think it's pretty much just as good, really. I mean, almost. Yeah, Bub the zombie, and of course the doctor, the Frankenstein guy. But yeah, Captain Rhodes, played by the late Joe Pilato. He was such a jerk, and like you really rooted against him. But he had an amazing death scene. He was being ripped apart. He had choke on him. Yeah, that was one of the goriest things I'd ever seen when I first watched this. I was like, holy crap. Yeah, it definitely is the best gore of the trilogy, I would say. It's a really, really good movie. I think it is kind of underrated, like kind of overlooked in the shadow of the other two, like you said. I think it's almost just as great. Yeah, really, really gory, really, really awesome effects. And a pretty good story and characters too.
Yeah.
I mean, George A. Romero is like the king of the zombie movies, and this movie's definitely a testament to that.
No doubt. Well, I'm gonna follow you guys with Beyond. It's gotta be
Nice.
man. Awesome. I think probably technically this might be his best movie. It's certainly his most creative and most nightmarish. And even though, like you was saying, it may be a little nonsensical and confusing at times, but man, the
very
visual,
surreal.
Yeah.
yes, very surreal. That's perfect way.
Yeah,
to
the
put it.
visuals are great. Yeah.
Like the guy at the beginning, the warlock. You ungodly warlock. Throwing the acid on his face, it's just melting throughout the credits. Sick.
Hell yeah.
And the lady, when she, slips and falls, and then the acid pours on her face.
Oh yeah.
Acid bath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. I didn't notice that.
yeah.
This one, I'm sure a few people may know this one. This is an underground film from our good friends over at Unearthed. Technically not made by Unearthed, but it was put out by Unearthed. 100 Tears. Now this one, it's a killer clown flick. This came out way before Terrifier. Like, this shit, full of. This was originally rated. This did get a rating from the MPAA of NC-17 just for gore alone. There is no nudity. There is really nothing sexual in this. Just fucking this big motherfucker here. Let's see how I get on the back there. All this meat cleaver thing going around. Now there's a scene where he clears out a half house. He cuts this chick in a wheelchair's head off. He like slits this chick's guts or whatever, and they spill out. This dude's face gets chopped up in layers. There's a sequence where you got, of course, someone getting like tied down to a table, getting cut with a power saw, pissing himself. I mean, fucking all practical, done by Marcus Cook, who did the effects for this too. Brilliant stuff. Definitely a good release from Unearthed, too. You don't see another Unearthed film on here. Another 2 releases, but yeah, this one. Check this one out if you haven't. It's on Tubi. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I've heard of that, but I've never seen it.
I'm glad Unearthed finally got a Blu-ray version of it out and stuff.
Oh yeah. Mike Pope in the chat. How's it going, Mike?
Hello.
I know, right?
Can't get over. Yeah, it sucks about Ozzy. Yeah, now Ace Frehley. Yeah, so it's getting older. All your heroes start going.
I know.
One day they'll all be gone. Sadly.
Yeah.
Yep. But I will definitely be checking that one out because it sounds wild.
It's a lot of fun.
Same. Yeah, it sounds awesome.
The acting's a little rough at points, but it is a lot of fun. Definitely worth getting from Unearthed.
Next up for me, I'm joining the club because it's the Beyond.
Yes.
Um,
all around, baby.
Do we all just have the same release?
I believe so.
Grindhouse, yeah, the Grindhouse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
3-disc edition.
That's the one I have too. Yeah. Should have put that on my list now. It's my second favorite Italian horror film. Oh.
Yes. The only other release I have like this is Lucio Fulci's The Cat in the Brain.
Also, another Cannibal Holocaust release they did, which is pretty good.
Oh, nice.
I was going to include that, but I decided, I don't think.
The one I have is
almost did too. Yeah, Cannibal Holocaust is probably the most disturbing, like gore, but
yeah. But the Beyond is atmospheric, creepy, awesome, gory as shit. I mean, the gunshot to the little zombie girl, that was insanity.
Yeah, man.
But that's why I love Italian horror, because they're not afraid to just push the limits and go there.
Yeah, they don't hold back. It's never watered down.
That's true.
Yeah, the eyeball scene where the eye pokes out. Like you said, if it's Fulci, you're going to get some kind of eye trauma. It's just going to happen.
Eyes are going to be fucked.
Yeah. I also love the ending. I love that whenever someone has seen the Beyond, their eyes turn to glass, and it just looks awesome. Yeah, even that scene with the dog attack, brutal.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Beyond, had to include it.
Yeah, I should include it now. I just didn't want to have too much Italian horror because I wanted a variety. Like, because Italian horror, that's top 10 Italian horror, but like a separate thing. I didn't want it to dominate the list because it would just become a top.
It's kind of easy to do, honestly. But yeah.
There were too many of those, but yeah, I probably should include, to be honest. Between that and City of the Living Dead, I already had 2 Lucio Fulci ones on here, and I thought maybe City of the Living Dead might be a little more disgusting, but I like the Beyond a little better, so I probably should include that too. Yeah, Mike Pope says he has that painting of Macy from the Acid Bath album cover.
When the kite string pops.
Yeah. I remember that, yeah.
Did you see there's that movie coming out about Gacy on Peacock?
Yeah, I saw an ad for that.
Wasn't the Monsters TV series going to do a Gacy season? They did Dahmer, and then they did
Ed Gein recently.
And what was the second season?
The Menendez brothers.
That's right. Yeah, Menendez
Yes,
brothers.
yes.
And then I think they're going to do Lizzie Borden too, maybe.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Check out the Ed Gein one. But anyway, my number 3 is going to be Maniac.
Yes.
And yeah, so this is a very this kind of has the feel of New York Ripper or maybe Henry Portrait of the Serial Killer, and it's a lot more realistic and more serious. Joe Spinell is great as Frank Zito. I mean, he's I wish he could have been in more horror movies. His acting's amazing. He's very, very believable. He's not Freddy, he's not Jason, he's real. He's a real type of serial killer. People like this have actually existed, throughout history, unfortunately. And it feels like a real, it feels like a real crimes being filmed on camera because it's done in a very, very, very realistic, in a very gritty, disturbing way. Very, very unsettling movie. The acting by Joe Spinell is great. Of course, Carolyn Monroe's in it. She's awesome. I mean, she's been in a few horror movies, and she was a Bond girl too. So it was great to see her. William Lustig, who directed, I really like his style. I think he did the Maniac Cop movies too, didn't he? I think he did Maniac Cop, pretty sure. Yeah. I really like his style because very, very, very sleazy, very seedy. It's got the grimy big city in the 80s setting, location, and a very, very, very gruesome, very brutal movie for sure. And like I said, very realistic. And that dream sequence at the end, it's like, it reminded me I was watching a movie because up until then it just feels so real, the acting really sells it. Some of the supporting characters aren't as believable. Some of the rest of the cast aren't, all that great. But Joe Spinell, rest in peace, really sells it as pretty much the main character and the main protagonist at the same time because he's the killer, he's the villain, but. You can kind of sympathize with him a little bit. They kind of make him a little bit relatable in some scenes. You kind of feel bad for him, but at the same time, he's doing these really horrific, brutal crimes. So you're disgusted and repulsed by him. But at the same time, you kind of feel bad for him. He's kind of endearing in a weird, macabre sort of way. The acting by him is just great. Yeah, very, very good movie. It's more than just a simple slasher movie with a body count. There's just so many more layers to it. Very, very well done. The directing, the writing, the acting from the lead, it's very, very well done.
Yeah.
Such a great movie. Yeah, the gore is amazing. Yeah, the shotgun blast, Tom Savini's head being blown off, and I think didn't he even design that? Like, didn't he do the effects for that? Because it's pretty awesome to do the
he did
makeup work for your own death scene. Awesome.
Pretty
awesome
cool.
stuff.
He's the one that gets killed.
Yeah, awesome movie. I can't praise it enough.
Well, might as well round it out again. Day of the Dead.
Nice.
Gotta be.
yeah,
Awesome movie. Awesome gore. Yeah, like I said, I think it's the best gore of the Dead series for sure.
probably.
Definitely.
Realistic, kind of gruesome. Yeah, some of Savini's best work.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
I like how we all had Day of the Dead on our list.
Yeah.
I just love that claustrophobic setting and then that underground bunker. It really
the military bunker. Yeah, that was a perfect place. The feeling of isolation and seclusion. That was a perfect setting for a horror movie, especially a zombie movie.
And then, of course, when the guy, pushes the button and brings them all down there, like 3,000 zombies down. Like, oh, shit.
My friend, this one. This is some good stuff now. This is the Human Centipede 2.
Oh,
This is sadly the box set that's pretty expensive and out of print now from our good friends at Screen Factory who put this out. This opens up really cool. You got the cool centipede of people there. And the inside there, You just got, all three films in there. I gotta say, Human Centipede 2, where do I begin with this fucking thing? Baby's head get crushed. The mom getting her face beat in with a crowbar. You got barbed wire on a certain part of the male body. At one point, you got fucking hat teeth getting hammered out. People getting stapled together. I mean, it's good family fun.
Feeling fun.
Yeah, I got this for fucking Christmas. This set, by the way. Wait, I think it was cheap. Yeah. I highly suggest Human Centipede Part 2. A lot better than the first one. Third one is okay, but Part 2 is probably the peak of the series.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen Part 2, but now you just brought back the memories.
I mean, this was on Netflix originally.
Yeah.
I've only seen
Fucking-
the first one. I watched it with my roommate when it first came out years ago. I never saw there's three of them, right?
Yes, there's a Human Centipede first sequence, Human Centipede full sequence, and Human Centipede final sequence.
Yeah, I only watched the first one.
The fucking second one's what the first one should have been,
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
I'd argue.
Right on.
Also, the guy in this one, Lawrence R. Harvey's fucking. Oh, goddamn. That guy, I probably not want to piss that guy off. Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm remembering correctly, wasn't the first one a movie in the second one?
Yes. Except the guy who's a diehard of the first one, and he wants to make his own Human Centipede. So, off to his plan, he did go, I guess.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
Great pick. Next up for me, I actually went with Terrifier 2. Yeah, I had so much fun seeing this in theaters when it came out. I mean, the bedroom kill has become infamous for how gory and disturbing. And not to mention that, you have Art the Clown coming in, seasoning her with some salt and bleach.
Rubbing salt in the wound, if you will.
Yeah, this movie is definitely, like, the first one is more of that grindhouse type of gore.
Part 2 is a little bit more clean.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's just so many great kills in this. The broken bottle and then hatchet head rip, and yeah. But it seems like with every Terrifier movie, there's that one kill that becomes infamous. The first one was the hacksaw. This one was the bedroom, and the third one was the
shower. I think that was the big, money shot. Part 3. Yeah. I laughed my ass off of that part in the theater because how ridiculous it was.
Me too. But yeah, it's cool that we finally got a pretty cool final girl with Sienna who can, equally fight Art and still get her ass whooped. But yeah. I love it.
Good choice.
Thank you.
I love the part when he's at Spirit Halloween and stuff, like messing with the girl.
Yeah.
So my number 2 is of course going to be Reanimator.
Yeah.
This had to be on the list. Yeah, this movie's really, really gory. It's a different kind of zombie movie. Oh man, I could just go on and on how great it is. It's so awesome. I mean, the best part is Jeffrey Combs as the obsessive Dr. Herbert West, who his work is just the most important thing. He's just his scientific curiosity, his genius. He's discovered a way to bring the dead back to life, and it's a very different kind of zombie movie. Most of it takes place at the Miskatonic University, and it's very, very, very gory, lots of blood and guts, very brutal. Some good humor too here and there. It has a very, very fun feel to it. It's not really done in a really disturbing, unpleasant way. There are a few kind of creepy scenes that are a little horrific, but think it's mostly kind of a fun factor. But yeah, just a very, very, very enjoyable flick. You know, it's directed by Stuart Gordon. Yeah, Jeffrey Combs is awesome. Of course, we have Barbara Crampton. And yeah, Bruce Abbott is Dan Kane. Yeah, great cast, great characters, some great scenery. Like I already said, awesome gore. Yeah, some really brutal scenes. Yeah, very bloody, very, very gruesome, but done in a very, very fun, very over the top, very enjoyable way. It's really, really, really awesome.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Lynette Ono's in the chat.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Yep.
A newcomer, I believe. Awesome.
Nice.
Welcome.
Welcome to the club.
Thanks for stopping by.
My number 2 is going to be the same, Reanimator.
Nice.
Absolute classic. Yeah. This is probably one of the first really gory movies I think I've ever seen.
Same.
It just freaked me out. I'm like, man, what is going on with this movie? It's just crazy. Dude's carrying his own head around, the head's talking.
Yeah. Such a great villain. Dr. Hill.
Dr. Hill is great, yeah.
Yeah, very loosely based on the H.P. Lovecraft story.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's just a great story. And yeah, like you said, Jeffrey Combs is amazing. Robert Crampton. It's just wild, crazy. And I love the visuals too. I love the visual of the the serum with the fluorescent green going on there. Probably one of the best gore scenes I think is when the naked dude, the jacked up naked dude is attacking the dean, and he's like, Dan, watch out. Grabs the bone
right through his chest. Dr. Hill's body comes alive, all his guts explode out of his intestines and stuff, and attack Dr. West.
Like wraps around and grabs Herbert.
Yeah.
Like,
It's guts. And of course, you're going to see a severed head giving head. So, not many movies can boast of that.
What?
I think High Tension can, but.
Oh, yeah, true.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, next movie is a more infamous one. Recently got released. This whole set got recently re-released from with our good friends at Unearthed. So shout out to Stephen Byro from Unearthed, but August Underground Mortem.
Yes.
What can I say about this fucking movie? I mean, you got, I think, everything you could think of in this. Of course, you got murder. You got all different types of assault in this at points. You got cannibalism. You got necrophilia. I know that. You got straight up castration. I mean, what's not to like in this fucking movie? But yeah, really nice addition here. I like the bit where Killjoy has the shed of dead bodies, whatever. And yeah, this does have the music video for what is it? Rue Morgue Decideful on it.
Awesome.
Also has a whole tribute on here, by the way.
To Killjoy.
Yeah, there he is on the back there.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely worth picking this one up from Unearthed. And the other two as well. But this is probably the most depraved of the set, I would say. Fred Vogel and them said they wanted to make the most depraved film they could, and I think they succeeded.
Yeah.
So, I mean, fuck yeah.
Oh, I need to pick me up them copies.
Yeah.
Amazon sells them. Too. So, what that's thinking. Yeah.
So what you're saying is good family fun for the whole family.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Outstanding.
So bring, get, first date movie too. I'm sure she'll dig it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if that doesn't win her heart, I don't know what will.
I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, you got a brother and sister going at it.
There you go.
Fucking Krusty and Maggot. I mean,
Oh, great pick.
Yeah, you can't go. Still, I have an August Underground hoodie in the closet somewhere, but yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Next up for me is Pieces. I know
Yes.
we've already discussed it, but it's just such a wild, wild movie. The chainsaw in the elevator, the bathroom. You can't forget the classic bastard. That's some Oscar-winning acting right there.
What a performance.
The whole, like, I don't want to spoil it for the people who haven't seen it, but the ending is top 10, one of the most, what the fuck was that? What happened? It's such a turn. But like the kid in the beginning with the puzzle and his mom takes it and he's like, okay, you take my puzzle, axe to the head. Okay, then. Yeah, it does have the greatest taglines. You don't have to go to Texas for a chainsaw massacre.
Yep.
Exactly what you think it is.
But I think it was a unique take that the killer, this isn't really spoilerish, but the killer is taking specific body parts to rebuild a body. So
Pieces. Yep.
Yep. So
Jigsaw puzzle.
It's a perfect film. I love it.
Yep, can't go wrong with that one. I
awesome.
picked that one up.
Yeah. I need to. This DVD copy is literally like a VHS beta recording. It's so bad. I need the upgrade.
Yeah, the Blu-ray's loaded with special features. It got like 2 discs. It even comes with a
I'm
CD
sure
with a
Grindhouse video or Grindhouse. I know that sounds like something Grindhouse will put out. So
they did.
Rip the Grindhouse video online store, but yeah.
Yeah, it's Grindhouse releasing. That's just loaded. It's jam-packed with bonus content. Really, really, they did a really good job with this release. Highly recommended.
I like the scenes when he's a little kid too. His mom's like catches him read the magazines and is like, just axes her to the head.
Oh yeah, so nasty. All right, so for my number one, very obvious choice, but it's obviously a reason. It was one of the goriest movies. One of the first movies I saw that was really, really gory. It's going to be the original Evil Dead. Directed by the great Sam Raimi and starring the legendary Bruce Campbell. Now, Evil Dead 2 is actually my favorite in the series, and that's actually my favorite sequel of all time, and probably my second favorite horror movie ever made next to the original Halloween. But this one's far gorier, and where Evil Dead 2 kind of blended horror and humor, this one has very, very little laughs. This one's way more serious and way more disturbing and gory. And oftentimes I hear people say if a movie's really gory, it's the gorier it is, the less scary it is. I don't know if that's true or not, but this movie blends gore and horror. It's scary and gory. And I think that some of the more primitive special effects, like they had a very low budget, and some of the effects were, I said, a little more primitive. I think that kind of adds to the surreal, nightmarish feel. I think that kind of enhances the movie, the fact that they had such a low budget and they had to kind of make do with very limited like effects. I think that really adds to it. I love the claymation, the stop animation at the end when the two possessed deadites of Cheryl and Scotty are like rapidly decomposing and just melting into. It's so awesome. I can watch that over and over. It's just eye candy. It's freaking awesome. And really great gory scenes like that. Possessed people being dismembered and just throwing up what looks like skim milk, and this. I think they even use dog food in a scene and an oatmeal. Like, they just use whatever they can find, and I think it really works to its advantage. Yep. It makes it very, very unsettling. Actually, it doesn't really feel cheesy or like too much like a B movie. And actually, I think it actually works to its advantage for sure.
Yeah.
Really great directing by Sam Raimi. A lot of really good shots, really great visuals, really good camera work, and of course, Bruce Campbell as Ash Williams will become my favorite horror protagonist of all time. More so in the sequels than in this one, really. But still, he was still great, of course. Great setting too. The cabin in the woods, the classic isolated, secluded setting, and the hopeless feel that they can't leave. They accomplished so much with this movie. It's just awesome. Way better than like what they do with CGI now. I think it just feels so much more real with the practical effects. They're done really, really well. Yeah, very gory, very gruesome, very, very awesome. I freaking love The Evil Dead.
Hell yeah! And
pretty cool. She got to meet Bruce Campbell. Awesome. I would love to meet Bruce Campbell. He's my hero.
Wow, cool.
I'm jealous.
nice. I know, our show is all about horror and metal, and I feel like no other genre loves The Evil Dead more than metal. I mean, you got like Morbid doing their song that has the opening from the Scream. You got Deicide, Dead by Dawn.
Yep.
It's just
and there's a band called Evil Dead too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Thanks.
Also,
cool. Thank you.
Sam Raimi's style of direction, I think, is so groundbreaking in that movie too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just what you can do with such a small budget, but just a whole new style of filmmaking. The way the camera is moving through the woods and.
Yeah, I love his style. Yeah, it just blew me away when I first saw it. It was just like, best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. My number one is going to be the Fulci masterpiece, Zombie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I almost chose that.
Freaking love this movie. Incredible. To me, it's right there with Dawn of the Dead. That's how good it is, in my opinion. Like the gore effects and the particularly are so grimy and nasty, and they're all decrepit. They just really look like they came out of the ground, with maggot infested. It's nasty. And of course, you got probably my favorite kill ever is the wooden splinter to the eye. It's just like, oh, get closer and closer, and you're like,
It's so awesome
because the camera doesn't pull away. Just you see it all. Nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Dawn of the Dead might be a better movie, but I think Zombie has far better looking walking corpses. I mean, that one, the one that's on the cover of most versions, that looks like a real corpse. Like the zombies look amazing. Yeah. It's great zombie makeup and great gore too, for sure.
Yeah, and
the scene with them munching on the the girl.
Yeah,
nasty too.
Yeah,
eating the heart.
It's top tier practical effects. Yeah. Even the zombie fighting a shark. I mean,
yes.
And there's that awesomeness too.
I love that scene. So well done. There's a real shark and a real person in a costume.
Crazy.
Okay, this next one's one of, this is a tribute series, the Japanese series. This is American Guinea Pig, Guts and Gore. Quay of Guts and Gore, which is a tribute to the 80s film series from Japan. This one is more of a tribute to Flowers of Flesh and Blood. As you can see, there's clip. Some of the stuff on this I probably cannot fully show, but I mean, you get the idea. If I zoom it out right there. But this one, man, fucking there's two chicks getting gutted and killed, pretty much.
Ugh.
Gore, I mean, they got scenes, eye getting sliced. They got fucking chick getting, of course, chainsaw in the gut. You got chick getting her jaw cut off with a hacksaw, skinned at one point, disemboweled. I mean, in terms of gore, this shit fucking Marcus Cook delivers, man. On this one. He also did American Guinea Pig 2, Bloodshot, as well. He also did. He also worked on American Guinea Pig, Song of Solomon, which is really good. This one, full of carnage. There's a lot. There's enough carnage in this film. You probably fill 2 chugs worth of blood. It's that. This one, directed by the CEO of Unearthed Films too. So, this one is still available. This edition, really nice 3-disc set. You got commentaries, interviews, special effects, making of. I mean, really nice set here. So, what you expect from Unearthed at this point in their 20+ year run.
Nice.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll have to check some of those out. Some of those more obscure titles that you. I need to check those. Yeah, check those out for sure.
Yeah, I like how you brought out some of those underground ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
I would say I was debating putting a Serbian film, but I wouldn't say that one's really necessarily all that gory.
Very disturbing though.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I do own that one.
Yeah.
Also available from our good friends at Unearthed.
Mm.
They just put out a bunch. They put out a bunch of great stuff at Unearthed. So.
Nice. Gotta check that out.
Oh yeah.
Number one for me, it's Dead Alive.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. It's probably the goriest.
Yeah, this movie, while this movie may do gore in like that fun way as opposed to like a realistic way, there's no doubt that this movie is just drowned in blood, guts,
Oh,
like intestines, and it's it's a hilarious film. Like you said, the karate priest, time for divine intervention. Just so stupid. And randomly busting out some like Bruce Lee moves, and he like kicks their legs off. Then you just you got some absolutely disgusting shit like that boil into the yogurty crap, and it's
really gross stuff.
But yeah, like I can't stop talking about the practical, like the one girl that's screaming and then a zombie's hand punches through her mouth. Just,
Her skull pulled apart.
and you got that little fuck ass zombie baby.
Come here, you little rugrat. Yeah, Uncle Wes, like, was two meat cleavers going to town and was a little pile of body parts. Oh man, so enjoyable. So entertaining.
And like I die laughing every time where the baby's coming at the one girl, and then she then hits it, and it flies back, and then she hits it with the pan, like. But
got some slapstick comedy in there, in addition to all the carnage.
But yeah,
over the top carnage.
And hopefully one day, I know Peter Jackson was working on 4Ks for his films. Hopefully we do get a release, because this is a very rare movie to come across these days.
Yeah.
On physical media.
I don't think there's been any kind of like special release of it, has there?
I mean, I know there's some of the older DVDs go for a decent amount.
Yeah.
I'd love to get a special edition that's loaded with bonus content and extra features and stuff. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'd love to see some of them making how they did the effects and stuff.
Yeah. It'd be cool if there's some deleted scenes too. I'd be all about that.
Yeah. The dude getting butchered in the beginning because he got bit, like Sengaya.
The Sumatran rat monkey. It's like a stop animation puppet.
Oh. Poor little when his mother ate the dog and she just pulls it out.
Your mother ate my dog. Not all of it.
So good.
So many memorable moments. So many quotable lines too.
Yeah. This was a gory good list.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Got some variety on here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Anything else you guys want to add about gory horror before we get into some testament?
I don't think so. I think I named pretty much everything I could think of note. I mean, you could throw in some Mary and Dora stuff in there. Like that.
Yeah.
Mary and Dora. Fucking Cannibal. One of the few films that actually make me cringe.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Very expensive one if you want it too. I got that for a good deal on eBay. But yeah.
Nice. I more or less have one honorable mention, and it's a film that grew on me over time. But it's the Night of the Demons remake. Like, there's a lot of blood and guts in this movie. You got songs from Goat Whore, which is badass.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, this one is not bad. And the Goat Whore is a plus because I love Goat Whore.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I do have an honorable mention, the one I just recently did a review on, Nightmare.
Oh yeah,
from 1981. Another grisly, grimy slasher in the vein of Maniac and New York Ripper. It's right there with that. Very similar to Maniac in a lot of ways, where you follow the killer around and you kind of get inside his head. He's guy's a lunatic. But man, the ending scene is so brutal when they show. I mean, they allude to it throughout the film. When he's a kid and seeing his father and what he's doing, messing around with this kinky S&M lady, and then what he does to her. You see it in full detail at the end. It's brutal. With the axe, chop the little girl's head off.
Mm-hmm. All right, so top 5 Testament albums. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I saw them in concert back in 2018. They put on a great show. Amazing thrash metal band. Chuck Billy is one of my favorite favorite vocalists of all time. Probably my second favorite thrash metal vocalist next to Joey Belladonna from Anthrax. And of course, I love Alex Skolnick. He's one of my favorite guitarists of all time. But anyway, so my number 5, my 5th favorite Testament album is going to be Practice What You Preach.
Nice.
Yeah, this was their 3rd album. And when I saw them live, I don't think they played a whole lot of songs from this one. My laptop's acting weird. It keeps making some kind of noise. Anyway, but yeah, great album. Yeah, Chuck Billy's vocals are superb as always. He's pretty diverse for thrash metal. Thrash metal, you don't have to be, you don't need a Halford or a Dickinson to front your band, just as long as you have a singer with like an aggressive voice. But Chuck Billy can do it all. He can hit the high notes. He did the low, kind of demonic, almost death metal-like growls, which you'll see on later releases. Very good singer. Yeah, Alex Skolnick's leads. His riffs and solos are just immaculate. Eric Peterson's a great rhythm guitarist. Of course, Greg Christian's his bass lines are solid. Louis Clemente is a great drummer. I think they had that same lineup of their first 4 or 5 albums. I'm pretty sure. Great lineup. Great band. Practice What Peach. Great album.
My number 5 is going to be one of the more recent ones, Dark Roots of Earth. I thought it was super heavy, great songs. Rise Up, Native Blood, the title. They always have great title tracks too.
Yeah.
In every album. True American Hate.
Absolutely.
Really kick-ass album, yeah. Like Jason was saying, they do kind of get heavier as they go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great pick.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably go with Low.
Nice.
Which this one, they did go a little bit more death metal with this record. I know, the 2 after it, which I do like. You'll hear me mention them later. This one I thought was very good. One more underappreciated one's the overall catalog, but I don't see this one get talked about a whole lot. So,
agreed.
Yeah.
I love the title track. Innocent people suffer. Yeah, they did get heavier, and Chuck Billy's voice border on death metal, and also, of course, the song "Trail of Tears," which is a really soft, woeful, more melodic track, and it's about the Native Americans, which is pretty cool. That's a really good song. I think it was the first album after Alex Skolnick left. He eventually came back. I'm pretty sure it featured Pretty sure Low had James Murphy, who's also really great.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played for Death and Obituary too. So yeah, great guitarist. So he was definitely a good fit for the band. And I think that was also after Louis Clemente quit on drums. He was replaced by John Tempesta.
Yeah.
John Tempesta's been in a lot of bands too, just like Steve Giorgio and Gene Hoglan we were talking about earlier. John Tempesta's been in a lot of bands. He was a good fit for Testament too. I'm glad Alex Skolnick came back, but James Murphy was definitely good fit for the. Yeah, I really like Low. I think it's underrated for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
For me, this was tough because, like I mentioned at the start, Testament is my favorite thrash band, and Chuck Billy's my favorite thrash vocalist. And to me personally, they don't have a bad album. They got progressively heavier while other bands got progressively not heavier. But for me, my number 5 is actually going to be the new release, Parabellum.
Oh, shit.
I loved this album because it felt like a mixture of all the things. Like, you got the thrashy riffs, you got black metal riffs, death metal. And one thing that's cool is that, especially on these most recent 2 albums, they've started to incorporate a lot of Eric Peterson's black metal vocals, since he has his own black metal brand, Dragon Lord.
Oh, that's cool.
So when you listen to like the first song on the album, For the Love of Pain, you'll hear a whole lot of Eric Peterson's like, and you're like, damn, that is heavy. But yeah, and they even have, back on the subject of like a ballad, they actually brought a ballad back with Meant to Be, which I dug that too. I don't mind their ballads at all. But the song Witch Hunt, High Noon, Nature, Room 117, beast. So yeah, if you haven't heard Parabellum yet, check it out.
Oh yeah,
I certainly will.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely check it out. It sounds awesome.
Hell yeah.
I heard the first, the singles they released, Infanticide, AI.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That video for the Shadow People is really cool. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Huh.
Almost like a graphic novel or something.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, check that out. So my number 4 is going to be Souls of Black. I think this is where they started really getting heavier. They're starting to slowly kind of border on a more almost like borderline death metal sound, and even their lyrics were seeming a little darker around this time. But yeah, it's featured some of my favorite Chuck Billy vocals. Like I said, they were a very, very diverse band. Especially for thrash metal.
Yeah.
Really great stuff. Yeah, some of my favorite Alex Skolnick riffs and solos too. Just really awesome stuff. Yeah, phenomenal album. Yeah, I love the opening track, beginning to the end. Yeah, Facing the Sky, Falling Fast. The title track's awesome. Really, really, really cool. Yeah, I like how they started getting a little heavier. Yeah, there they are. Love those guys. Yeah, great album.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, thank you.
My number 4 is the same. Souls of Black.
Nice.
I agree with everything you said.
Oh yeah.
It did still have that kind of old school feel to it, like the first album, well, the first couple albums, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the title track, of course. It's a classic. Malpractice, Facing the Sky.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Be right back.
Absence of Light. That's another real good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. You put the new one on the list. It must be really good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Pick up the vinyl.
Oh, nice.
Fucking vinyl. That way. Yeah. When I saw them, it was the Bay Strikes Back tour a few years ago.
Oh, nice.
At the House of Blues.
Cool.
That's badass.
Where's that, if you don't mind me?
It's like a chain, but they have one down in New Orleans. So.
Nice.
Yeah, I went to the one in Boston because that's where I am.
Yeah, fucking. I'll
Saw
say,
some
yeah,
good metal shows there.
Exodus and Death Angel were also on that tour. So
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I'll say while this album in particular isn't on my list, but I still love it, and a lot of people hate it. But I even like Demonic. Like,
people hate that one.
I know that does kind of get hate.
Wait,
but
what? People actually hate that? I thought that
Yeah.
was.
I hear people say it's their weakest album, and I'm like, where? When other bands were going like new metal, they were going
To be
death.
fair, in '97, yeah, you did have a Slayer fucking trying to follow, with fucking whatever. Then Megadeth, what the fuck were they coming out with at that point? I mean, Exodus even had some kind of shitty ones. So
Yeah.
at that point,
Yeah.
they're like the only one I haven't seen yet in concert.
I'm sure they'll be doing tour for the new record.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I
more
was
chance.
supposed to see them again, but that show got canceled, unfortunately.
That's too bad.
I don't know why, but yeah, no Facebook post or anything to tell me. Outside, when you went to go buy tickets for it, straight up, they're still advertising that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they come around. I will check it out this time.
Yeah, they put on a great live show.
Yeah.
So I hear.
Yeah, in a smaller venue too. It's fucking great.
But yeah, I just love the way they do it now, where they mix Chuck Billy's death growls with Eric's black metal vocals because
Yep.
they fit so well together. But yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I would argue Demonic pretty much borders on being a death metal record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it pretty much does.
Yeah. There's almost no clean vocals in that album.
Yeah, it's pretty sure it is all. Yeah.
Yeah. But what is your next one, Death Metal Elitist?
I'm gonna go with Formation of Damnation.
Nice.
I mean, this was a return album, but god damn it, 9 years clean. I'm not counting the fucking re-recordings, okay?
Yeah.
Because that's not really new shit. But Formation of Damnation just kicked fucking ass, man.
Yeah.
From the instrumental intro, more than meets the eye, the title track, well, Fear, Afterlife, Killing Season, I mean, just fucking great record.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
You also did have on here Steve Souza making an appearance on some backing vocals on this one.
Yep.
So,
And Paul Bostaff, Slayer.
Yep.
Yeah. Which that's awesome because that would be my next one too.
It's mine too.
Oh really? So our number 4s are all Formation of Damnation.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great fucking LP.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
More than meets the eye. That has just a wicked whoa.
What are your thoughts on The Evil Has Landed, the September 11th song?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So good.
Yep.
Killing Season, brutal. And like you mentioned, it was the return album.
Yeah.
It was the ultimate comeback after a while.
After the Gathering was 99, so
Yeah. I wonder what Hellhounds will be.
yeah.
I am curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was worried there for a while because I knew, not that long ago, Chuck Billy had cancer, and I was like, oh
Yep.
shit.
At that point, I'm not sure when that was. I know the re-recordings for it was 2001.
Yeah. But he beat it, so that's pretty metal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to see them live. They're one of the only ones that I haven't.
Well, you haven't either, huh?
Nah.
Did you hear when Chuck Billy was on the Kill Switch Engage album, The Atonement?
Yeah,
Thought that was a pretty cool song.
definitely.
All right, sorry about that.
You're all good.
What did I miss?
Well, essentially, all of our number 4s were Formation of Damnation.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's. I think that's the newest album that I own by them. I remember when it came out. I thought it was really good.
Nice.
It's the most recent album that I own.
Kicks ass, man.
Yeah, it was really good. I almost made my list. It'd probably be a number 6.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it was really, really good. When it first came out, I bought it when it was brand new, and I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so is it my turn?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, so my number 3 is going to be the Gathering, which I think might be the most underrated album. I think this one featured James Murphy also. It was during the period where Alex Skolnick left for the 3 albums, and was replaced with James Murphy. I think he did a great job. I love True Believer and 3 Days of Darkness. Those are 2 of my favorite metal songs ever. They're both freaking awesome. The rest of the album is really, really solid too. It's just great. Yeah, Chuck Billy's vocals are very versatile, very diverse. He can do a lot with his voice. Like I said, Alex Skolnick's one of my favorite guitarists, but James Murphy did a really memorable job on this. Eric Peterson's guitar playing solid as well. It's a really, really, really good album. I'll listen to it a lot. I might listen to this one more than any of their other albums. I just think it's really, really solid. It's really awesome. And of course, I had Steve DiGiorgio on bass. He's just a freaking virtuoso. He's amazing. And Dave Lombardo from Slayer on drums, who's my favorite drummer ever. So that's a killer lineup. And just a great, great record. Absolutely love it.
Yeah,
this was definitely probably the heaviest thing they had done up to that point. Chuck Billy's growls and his screams are just phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Just magnificent album.
That the one with Do Not Resuscitate?
Yes. That's the opening track. Yeah, that's an awesome song. Yeah, it's pretty great front to back.
Mm-hmm.
Wish they would have played more of those songs when I saw them live.
When I saw them, they played a few of them. I know that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, we all said what our number 3 is. So who's gonna? So I guess I'll do my number 2 then.
I think our number 4s were Formation.
Yeah.
Oh, number 4. You're right.
Yeah, Gathering was my number 3. So. So are you on 3 also, or?
So I'm wrong. My 3 is Formation of Damnation. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
My 4 was Souls of Black. I said already. Yeah.
So did you guys already do your number 3s then, or?
Did we? Okay. I just want to go with Demonic, motherfucker, because I know people love to hate this thing. Metal Archives has been too nice to it, but I like this thing. This thing's good.
Yeah.
Fucking track list. Pull up the track list in this one because I have this all pulled up. Here. Demonic Refusal, man. It's fucking heavy shit, man.
Yeah.
Borderline fucking death metal, man. Pretty much. That's what this is, pretty much, man.
Yeah, it's very heavy. I think it's pretty underrated too. Yeah, I think it's the lowest rated album on Metal Archives. Yeah, they really hate on it on there. But I
don't get what's wrong with this fucking album.
Yeah. I think Eric Peterson did a lot of the guitar work himself, and of course they had Glenn Alvelius as a session guitarist too.
Yeah.
This one did get a vinyl reissue too. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's underrated. It had Gene Hoglan on drums too. When I saw them, they had Steve DiGiorgio and Gene Hoglan. You know, it's the individual thought patterns rhythm section, which is freaking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Demonic's underrated. I like him a lot more than most people do.
Hell yeah. That's cool that it's on your list, though, because I never really hear people talk about it.
Yeah.
Really?
But my number 3 is going to be The New Order. This is a classic thrash album. I mean, classic songs like Trial by Fire, Into the Pit, my personal favorite, Disciples of the Watch. Okay. I fucking love it. Yeah, this whole album just kicks ass. Into the Pit is a thrash anthem, pretty much. Like, it'll get the mosh pit going.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, Chuck Billy is the greatest guitarist ever with his mic stand.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. The air guitar. Yeah, that's killer.
But, yeah, New Order, badass album.
Yeah, that's awesome. So my number 2 is actually going to be their debut, The Legacy, which that was their original band. They were originally called Legacy, and they had Steve Souza, who would go on to front Exodus. And I think he actually introduced Chuck Billy to the band, if I'm not mistaken. I think they were like friends or something. They're both in the band, Dublin Death Patrol. And Steve Souza would return for some guest appearances later on. But yeah, this is their debut. I think this is still one of their best. Really, really good, solid debut album. Off to a great start. Yeah, I think this was the first album I heard by them. I'm pretty sure, and I was just immediately hooked. I just fell in love with Alex Skolnick's amazing leads and Chuck Billy's diverse vocals. I think it's just really, really awesome.
Yeah.
Just a true thrash metal masterpiece. I guess you know they were a little later. You know, it was like the late '80s. This I think came out in '87. So yeah, a lot of the main thrash metal bands, the Big Four and Exodus, had already had their debut albums. They were probably like all like around the 3rd or 4th album at this time. So but I still think they did it better than a lot of their peers too. I think it was some of the best thrash metal ever. Yeah, great songs like Over the Wall, The Haunting, Burnt Offerings. Yeah, First Strike is deadly. Do or Die, Alone in the Dark, just awesome stuff. Really, 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 really great.
Hell yeah.
Excellent heavy metal record. It kind of has kind of a traditional heavy metal feel a little bit too, especially with Chuck Billy's vocals, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like classic metal.
Yeah. Thank you, Lynette.
Yeah, so my number 2 is going to be The New Order, definitely.
Nice.
It's just got that classic old school thrash sound, you know. It's raw, it's nasty and heavy. Yeah, The New Order, another great title track. Trial by Fire, Into the Pit, like you said. An anthem, for sure. Yeah, Disciples of the Watch, yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent record all around. Thrash classic, I think.
So I'll probably go with The Legacy,
Nice.
which this one timeless. Still need to pick the LP of this one up. I know. I'm lacking on some of their stuff. Yeah. Over the Wall, Burnt Offerings, Raging Waters, Curse of the Legions of Death. I mean, what's not to like about it? I mean, there's really nothing to dislike about it.
True.
Yeah, that's great.
And that would be my number 2 as well.
Nice.
Legacy. Yeah, this album has just such a cool sound to it. Over the Wall is one of my favorite thrash songs ever. Just, yeah. Once you get into the chant, over the wall, and get the it just gets you going. And yeah, I know when I was growing up, one of my favorites was Alone in the Dark, just because I loved that weird, unique like guitar sounds they would do that didn't sound like other thrash metal bands. And that's what I've always loved about Testament, is that a lot of their stuff was more unique, but still just as heavy. But yeah, this album kicks fucking ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So my number one favorite Testament album is going to be The New Order, their sophomore album. Yeah, I freaking love this album. I think this is the first one I ever bought by this band. And it's one of my favorite sophomore albums ever, for sure. We got Eerie Inhabitants, The New Order, Trial by Fire, Into the Pit. That is such a perfect like thrash album, or even just a metal album in general. Metal anthem in general. Sorry, I get tongue-tied. Yeah, Into the Pit's great metal anthem. Disciples of the Wash. And I think my favorite song is The Preacher. Yeah, I love Chuck Billy's vocals, his high notes. Yeah, oh, the preacher, and then such amazing vocal lines. I love the opening, the intro riff. That's very fun to play on guitar. I had to learn how to play that. It's just awesome. I love playing it. So fun to play. When I saw them live, they played The Preacher, and I was just like blown away. It was just awesome seeing it like live. Seeing Alex Skolnick's amazing, phenomenal guitar playing. His leads are just incredible. Yeah, Eric Peterson's guitar playing solid. Greg Christian and Louis Clemente make up a perfectly adequate, sufficient rhythm section. And of course, like I said, Chuck Billy's vocals. He's a great frontman for the band. His vocals are just awesome, very diverse, very unique. Just an awesome album. Absolutely love it.
Hell yeah!
I'm so glad they played a few of those songs when I saw them live.
Excellent number one.
Oh yeah!
Excellent. My number one's gonna be, surprisingly, probably to you guys, Practice What You Preach. I love that album.
It's a good one.
It's kind of like their first like polished album. It's got a really great production quality, and some of them was catchy songs like Perilous Nation and The Time Is Coming, but still very heavy, and just I love it. I just think it's great.
Hell yeah!
Greenhouse Effect. I love the sound of it. I love the sound quality and the production and the just kick-ass, well-written songs.
Hell yeah! Great pick.
Yeah. Okay, my favorite would be The Gathering, which was, for me, this was the best. I mean, it had the death metal elements, still had that older style, mixed very well together. My introduction to this album was actually through the Saw 5 soundtrack, of all things, which had True Believer on it. I mean, this whole record, man, DNR, Down for Life, 3 Days in Darkness. I mean, this whole fucking album, I jam from start to finish and never get tired of this one. This is essential, for me. Especially when this came out. A lot of the bands, the bigger thrash bands started either abandoning that, they're seen as not cool, or whatever at the time. And this, I thought, was definitely very welcome in that overall era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of stayed true to their roots, but then also branched out and kind of made their, mix it up a little bit and to stay fresh. They branched out a little bit and tried some different stuff. I think it worked really well.
Mm-hmm.
I think The Gathering is the album I listened to the most by them. Like I said, I love 3 Days in Darkness and True Believer. There's just some songs and DNR. It's just so great.
Yeah.
More underrated.
Definitely. And hey, I mean, The Gathering's my favorite as well.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite albums ever. I mean, to have an album opener be Do Not Resuscitate brutal. One of my favorite songs ever, Down for Life, that blistering opening riff. Then you get Chuck Billy with the so powerful. True Believer, 3 Days in Darkness, Legions of the Dead. I love Legions of the Dead.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, to me, this album is perfect. In every way, it's
Yeah.
my favorite Testament album.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, if I was to have some honorable mentions, it'd be the rest of their discography because I
Yeah.
love it all.
Yeah. I don't think they have a terrible album.
But I don't think so either.
You know,
No.
All around great lists. Loved
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great choices.
Mhm.
It was a fun stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Southern Destruction, for joining us.
Yeah, it was cool to have
It was a lot of fun.
a guest with us today.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had a guest on this channel since Deborah Voorhees.
Oh man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's like our fourth
Yeah.
stream, I think.
Yeah. But hey, I mean,
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
hopefully have you back on another stream soon because it was fun.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'd definitely be down for that.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, thanks for joining us here in the Morbid Hour, here in the Horror and Metal channel.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Game. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good guess. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. All right, fellas. Yeah. Everybody have a good night.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Peace out, everybody. Have a great
Peace.
night.
See ya.